being used and abused. So he's coming. I don't even know why, because I'm delivering a message to you.
It's okay.
We voted for them. I don't. You come into. Yeah. So we have an issue, and the issue. Let me tell you, the problem is we have ISIS. Let me tell you, I study paralegal, and I read people's mind. The people having ISIS because ISIS stink, and guess what? They're using people because you disrespected them, killing them. So they use the fake people. Hey, they're doing this to you. So they do the same thing what you did. That's not what we're looking for. We don't like people die. People now, some shops, cars went inside. We live by those shops. We can die too. This has become too much. This is worse than suicide bomber. You see what I'm saying? You have to acknowledge those black people or it's going to be a mess. Don't take me because this guy, he's a Muslim, he can't say this, he's threatening. I'm not threatening you. I love this country. If you believe it or not. But at the same time, if you don't love me, I don't love you. But I don't have to hate the country. But this is only you individual. American people is a sweet people. They stand up with everybody. If you guys not listening to this, is 911 call. Iran, they built a rocket because you ignore them. You understand? Sudan is full of natural resources. We are not stupid. We are richer than Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna tell you this one for a Republican. If we don't get help, we encourage our government. Never have a relationship with the United States, never have United States in our territory. We will have the Russian, and I will call Russian embassy as soon as this cannabis finish. Not, see what I'm saying? We will encourage the embassy, and they listen to us, and the government there listen to us. My own grandpa, he was the second president in Sudan, not the vice president. And when the white man was in Sudan, he was a general. Listen to this one.
Sure.
They sit in a queen seat. Listen to me. I'm speaking to you. I don't want to speak to a young guy. Please. Please respect me. But I want to respect you. But respect me, please. Respect my speech. So when he sit, one of their teacher with those army leaders, one of them, my grandpa, who was a general, he's small. He sit in a queen seat. It's not protocol to come and sit in your seat or the governor's seat. When the queen came, she said, Queen, or they call you queen, I sit in your seat not because I'm a fool. I want to show you something. I want to try your seat for 5 seconds. But you sitting in my country for 40 years, you need to get the hell out of here. And they left Sudan. Sudanese people, when we have the war, we tied our legs and we fight the enemy. So if our country being destroyed and being misled and became too many countries, you need to educate those parties. You're all going back. You fight with our people. We are not ISIS. You fight for our country the same way we do to America. The real Islam, as long as we're American, we fight for America too. But we cannot fight America because our people too. Did you see? You are not ISIS. This is the message. It's very clear. You know, I own my own business. I own a canopy shop, and I own trucking, and I own a mining company. If you believe me or not, and I was the second largest dealer in the U.S. And I don't have that business. The reason why, because in Islam, it say if you have a relationship without married, you'll be poor, and it became poor. Islam is true, Christianity is true. I don't want to talk to you. And later is done, but I really thank you. I need your card. I need your card. Do you have a card?
No,
you have a card?
I actually don't.